Hello and welcome to Sports Pitch Podcast, the preliminary final review. On a sad day, we join you today. A very sad day.
It is a very, very sad day. You know, you said sad day. I thought you said Saturday. So I looked at it, I was like, bro, today's not Saturday.
Sunday.
It is a sad day.
I wish it was Saturday before the game and then...
It's so sad.
Yeah,
Before the game with different refs and this and that. But
we'll talk about it, but I don't think that really... One call, but
game changer.
you don't know, but still.
That's a big call.
It was huge.
Actually, there was two in the same play.
Yeah,
Far
the
out.
same exact thing.
Far
Isaac
out.
Payne's on, like I said last week.
You weren't here last week. Oh, you were for one
Yeah,
video.
for
One video.
Yeah. So I was away last week, and thanks for those who watched it, because we appreciate the views and the support.
we
A
do.
lot of likes, a lot of views. Thank you. All right, so how's the weekend been so far?
Busy, very busy. My body is thrashed. My legs, all work and just yesterday running around. From my legs to my shoulders, bro, I'm dead. I was asleep before I came here.
No.
Would you like a massage?
I would love a massage.
Was that you just doing things before you go overseas?
No, that and work and an engagement I had yesterday.
All right.
So it was a bit hectic. How were you? How was your weekend, Bill?
Just tired, eh?
Tired?
Tired, mate. Tired. Got the son a bit sick now,
Mm,
and we're taking care of that. But other than that, even the footy's gone to shit. So
it's not fun.
there's nothing going for me right now. So we'll just wait.
It's not fun when the little one's sick.
And then the new FIFA came out as well, and that's a dog shit game. So I've almost broken 3 things already. But yeah, life's good.
Is it crap?
It's so different, bro.
Honestly.
It is so
It
different.
doesn't look that great.
It's so
I know.
sluggish.
I see a lot of people, like, there's new animations, and they're just
it's just
pumping everyone.
like, not to be rude, but the women are better than the men apparently. Like, if you don't have a girl on your team's shit.
Are you being
It's
serious?
that simple, yeah.
Just
So
I've-
who's the most OP player in the game? Kerr?
There is Haaland. Haaland's overpowered.
Yeah.
But for the girls, it's all of them.
It'll probably be one of
So-
the English players because
No, but all the girls are overpowered. Like, this girl named Pope or Pop that's on the wing. There's a Barcelona ones that are 90 rated and shit. I don't know what's going on. It's fucked.
so just make a girl full of a team full of girls. Sorry.
A full... Yeah.
I'm getting on Wednesday. My weekend's
Don't,
good.
please don't get it. Just
I
don't.
am. I have to. My birthday's
to you.
coming up. She's
You want to ruin your hairline?
bought it
Go
for me.
hard, bro.
Ruin
my
your
hairline. My
That's what the game
it's
does,
already
bro.
screwed.
Yeah.
Anyway, can't be worse than last year. Not the year before that. That was the angriest I ever got.
Hey, look, the first day you play, I just need to be there because I'm going to tell
We'll
you,
be
look, I
online.
told you so.
We'll be online. All right. Let's get right into it. So game 1 of the preliminary finals. Okay, Penrith took on Melbourne. Start off. Okay, first 5 minutes, I thought Melbourne are really up for this. I think the first set, Penrith made like under 40 metres. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
here we go.
It was tit for tat for like 4 minutes.
I swear to God, but it was like, this is intense.
Yeah.
Like Nelson had like a chip on his shoulder. He was going after everyone. And then
After.
going straight away, finished. That was the game. All right. I think it was a repeat set by Cleary. Ball comes out. It got to like 5th. They ran it on 5th. Ball comes out to Cleary. Or was it 4th? I can't remember. Ball comes out to Cleary. Holds up the play. Back, what's it called? Block play. Goes from, who was the centre? Tungo to
Tango to the top.
straight in the wing.
I love him, bro.
Bro, he's...
Which one?
I think he's got like 14 tries in his past 10 games. Or 15.
I think it's finals as well.
Yeah, finals.
yeah,
He's
I
got a
think
record
pretty sure
going
there's a
there as
record for
well.
flying
Like in his
finals.
last 6 games in the finals.
But Penrith, they just do such simple plays, but they make it look magical.
Most of their tries look like training drills.
Because they pumped Olam's side.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, Olam's known to be. That's why he got dropped.
Pumped his
Olam
side.
was playing like freaking Ravalawa.
Yeah,
He was never there.
Because that first try, right? I even got it like in brackets. All right, his positioning.
How far in was he?
Because he was standing on fucking Munster's foot.
Yeah, literally.
You might as well stomp the cunt.
How many times was he not there? He's so far in all the time.
You're going to hear a lot of these tries at right side. It was unbelievable. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And he had, who's his winger?
Warbrick.
No, Remus.
Remus Smith.
Remus
He's not any better.
Yeah, but bro, the guy was
He's always alone.
stranded
I know, he's always
for
alone.
so many of it. It was unbelievable. I'm like, fuck, all right, hopefully they pull up. Because I wanted Melbourne to win this game. I love the underdog.
Yeah. No, I didn't
Fuck
want.
Melbourne,
I
bro.
really
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
Want, I
I
was
don't
so
want
happy with
Melbourne.
that game.
I don't want Penrith. I love the underdog. Whoever's not the favourite to win.
Yeah.
Plus, I wanted the Warriors to win the next game. I thought it would be easier for them to beat Storm.
Yeah, that's true. I'd
Well,
rather.
but if the Storm put a number on the Panthers, it shows they're too good.
That is true, but you know,
Oh, sorry. I'd usually prefer the underdog, but with Melbourne, you just can't let them win.
I'm with you on
Yeah.
that.
yeah, that's true. We've seen them succeed way too much.
Yeah, bro, just get out of here.
It feels good to have 3 years in a row. They're not in the grand final. Wow.
They weren't even like the whole season. They weren't playing that flashy too.
No.
So to make it that far, it was pretty. Good
I was looking at it. So like Panthers Storm, Panthers Storm, and then Broncos Warriors. That's our top 4. I'm looking at it. I'm like, fuck. Like looking back, I can't remember. Like, what did the Storms do that got them into top 4?
Nothing special.
Honestly,
Just
lost-
everyone else was shit.
that's what it is.
honestly.
Roosters shit. Had a rough start to the season. They
No,
finished
of
low in
course
the 8.
not.
Rabbitohs. They were
Hopeless.
first round 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Cowboys. They should. A lot of people had them up there. We didn't.
Sharks.
Hey, we did it. I forgot to say that. Yes.
Sharks.
Okay. Sharks dropped off. They were in the top 4 last
Eels
year.
didn't make it.
Eels were in the grand final
Grand
last
final.
year.
Fuck.
So there's a lot of teams that didn't make it, but I'm like, fuck, bro, what a...
And then you have Raiders were almost coming fourth. Like that's how bad the conference.
That,
Yeah,
that is still
they
crazy
finished
to me.
fifth.
That is still crazy.
Minus 100 and something for and against, and you're
Yeah,
still top 8. Like,
fifth, yeah,
That is
crazy.
crazy to
All
me.
right, so yeah, so they somehow made it in there. The top 4 making it as the final 4. And then the grand final that we have, I'm skipping ahead.
We've called it. A million
Yeah, but
years ago.
it shows that the ladder, was
It
true
does,
to what it
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
these were the best 2 teams. in the
100%. So they like on paper, them 2 teams deserve more than anyone.
You could have seen that a mile away. This was going to be the grand final.
Yeah, we called it ages ago, but there's just the Warriors fairy tale was just like, fuck,
Oh,
let's
we
go.
were hoping for that fairy
Let's
tale.
go, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So anyway, somewhere down the line, Cleary gives away a 7 tackle set. You never say, I'm like, wow, okay. I can't remember the last time he gives away a 7 tackle set. So this is Melbourne's only try came off this. 7 tackle set. I'm like, wow, okay. They get to the end of that set. They bomb it up. Who drops it? Edwards. When the hell does Edwards play? I'm like, here we go.
I think it's
Upsets on the
nerves.
card.
I think it's nerves. Mate.
Yeah, it's just
Nerves,
the beginning
big
of the game. It
nerves,
was
yeah.
10 minutes in. 5th tackle, they spread, and then Olam,
What a try. It was actually nice.
wow.
It was actually
They
amazing.
they isolated him one-on-one with Tungo.
Yeah.
Bounces his dad.
He actually
Fends
pumped
him
Tunga.
off. Yeah.
And Tunga is usually a good defender.
Yeah, but Olam's always had
All
good
the
attacks. It's
penalties, but he-
defense that lets him down.
Yeah, I
man.
swear to
That's why
God,
his attack's
'cause-
always been there.
I seen that. I'm like, Hectic is going to pull up. Fuck.
And they just got massacred off.
He scored, and then the next try, Penrith scored. It's literally the exact same play.
Yeah, but before that try, I don't know if you've got it there, when Trent Leroy throws that shit ball to Olam.
Yeah, Leo.
And that's when the-
Trent
and that's when the
Leroy.
game
I was
switched.
calling him
Yeah.
Trent Leroy.
What's his name? I don't know.
Leo.
We should call him
Leroy?
Leroy Lars or something.
Yeah,
but
no, no, it's got
The Parramatta guy?
flashback. This guy.
Raiders. as well.
Raiders. Yeah. So literally the next play they score is To'o off the exact same play, and where's Olam? Kicking it on fucking
Munster's
on
foot.
Munster's head.
Still.
He was more in now. Because you gotta go fucking tell him.
Well, what's Munster there for? Like, you're a leader in that team. Tell him to push out.
Because tell him to push out. Fucking, I'm sure the coach would have seen it. Send someone down, tell him, fucking stick in the middle. Look at the gap to your fucking left.
It wouldn't surprise me if he gets, like, if he doesn't play next year.
He was.
Yeah.
He was dropped
He
until
was
Finn
dropped this
until
year,
Finn got
yeah.
injured.
He was literally dropped for his defensive performances.
Yeah. And then nothing's changed.
No, he got dropped and nothing
Yeah, because it
happened.
looks like there's no communication. Like all the tries that went down there, they all look, like all of them.
It's sad to see because he's such a machine in
No,
attack.
yeah, I think his time's coming up soon.
Who, Olam?
Is he old? I don't think he's old, is he?
I've always rated him as an attacking player, like you
Yeah,
said.
defense is nothing.
His defense has always been woeful, but because Melbourne was so good at covering, now that they don't have the team that they used to have,
Me. Penrith's cover defense.
yeah, they
There was a
couldn't do nothing.
player, I can't remember who
They
shot
couldn't
up.
do nothing.
I think it might have been Crichton shot up. And everyone was there to cover for him.
Yeah.
Like there was half a break and everyone just covered
That
for
used to
him.
be Melbourne.
Yeah.
They used
You
to
know
be
what?
Melbourne.
It's a very mobile team, the Penrith Panthers.
Yeah.
They can all slide.
They're all fit.
Everyone can
Every
slide.
single one of them's fit. There's literally none of them that you go, he looks unfit.
But their biggest forward, Fisher Harris, he can slide.
What about
What's happening?
What about Leota, bro?
Yeah.
It was
go.
running
Yeah,
like a steam train.
The half Samoan, half Asian, whatever he is, bro. The way he moves on normal too. Like,
Yeah, he's
I
a
don't
freak.
He's
think-
so good.
Even
He's very
Spencer
good.
Linu came off
Spencer
the bench,
Leniu.
made some impact.
Spencer Linu came off the bench and went, I'm going to kill someone today.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
charging.
but his face always looks like I'm gonna hurt
Yeah,
someone.
but you see how he was running the ball?
He just wants to
Fuck
run
me
it.
dead. He absolutely killed it when he came on. Anyway, then we move on. Melbourne after that, so after it was what, 10-4 at this point or 12-4 at this point, Melbourne get the ball. Error. They defend their line. right? They get the ball, they get error, give away penalty, error. I think it was 3 errors in a row. They couldn't hold the ball for 3 fucking sets in a row doing errors.
And that's not Melbourne things.
That's not Melbourne things, and you can't do that to the Penrith Panthers. They do the exact same play, but this time to the left. But you know what was crazy? It was Luai, and the block play was played with Crichton and Cleary. So Cleary
Oh,
gets
yeah,
the
Cleary
ball.
behind.
Literally, he's in the center position now, and he just draws
Gives
in the
it to
winger
Taruva.
and gives it to Taruva. I'm just sitting there going, "Fuck!" Like you will not see any other team do that.
When you see a halfback running the back block, like
Their
Yeah,
link-up play is amazing. The halves in that team just do
Has-
everything.
They suit each other
they
so
literally
well.
know where everyone is. They don't
Yeah.
because if they don't look, I reckon they'll hit the pass perfectly.
Yeah. That's so good. The combination. But they've been playing together since
Yeah, like
fucking
10
For a
years,
very
bro. It's
long
been a
time,
long
for a very
time,
long
yeah.
time. But how like it's refreshing, bro, when you see a halfback go wherever he wants. Fuck, I wish the Dogs played like that.
no one
Because
else.
there's no
plays
other
like
halfback
that.
like that.
No one else.
It's
plays
not
like
just Bulldogs, bro.
Because, but it's not hard. Like to play that role, it's not hard. But no coach trusts the process.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him.
that.
But you look at the
you
halfbacks
fucking-
these days. They're
You
not.
got to give it a go,
Well, if it
bro.
wasn't his dad, would the next coach trust that process? His dad knows what he's capable of.
That's true, but you don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I just seen that and went fucking wow, bro.
So good, bro.
Wow, just this where he was, and I'm like, and you're the halfback. He's supposed to be first receiver. Yeah, he's kicking it third man in, and then he hits the block.
He's
play.
meant to be directing the next play.
Yeah.
He's setting up trials.
Supposed to let Luai take control of that set. He's going for the next
Yeah.
set.
Yeah,
So.
fucking crazy, all right? And then that's halftime, 18-4. So the game wasn't done. All right? They come out, and for 15 minutes, all right, it's back and forth, and Melbourne are grinding their way back in. And then there was a play where Penrith, like they're on the 40-metre line. You remember this as soon as I say it. They go to the left. And the Luai gets the ball, and he's running, and like it's all static next to him, like no one's moving. And he bounces hard off his left foot, all right, and runs across field, finds Martin, who just fucking steamrolls over Munster. He draws in, he pumps Munster, draws in Meany, and just passes to Cleary, who scores under the post. I'm watching that going, you can't fucking stop these cunts.
He played that play. Fuck, Luai played so well in that game for what the 40, 50 minutes he was on. That play was what a Liam Martin. That line is incredible.
Because it was
You
unbelievable.
can tell they were missing Luai. I told you, Luai has this effect where he makes defense move. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And Melbourne fucked up. They stayed still. What did he do? Just go straight to Martin. And Munster, usually one of the better defenders of the game, just misses him completely.
He got pumped.
Even Meany, bro. Meany's just lost a lot of.
Cuz-
Main is always the safe fullback. He's never the best defense or
Yeah, but
attacking
who
fullback.
Penrith play? They played Broncos. He had an absolute shocker. Last week they played the Roosters. Meany ran for more
Nothing.
than 100 meters, but didn't make a single error. This week he made like 3 errors.
Yeah.
Fucking ran for less than 100.
He played a nightmare against the Broncos, and this week he played absolutely hopeless.
Yeah, it was. I was like, "Fuck me, bro."
You
He
see
got
what they're
pumped.
missing at the fullback, but you can just see it, man.
If
Yeah.
Pappenhausen was there, wow.
And then you see, like, you can also say Jerome Hughes doesn't know what to do, you know, because he's not that big game halfback where he can win it for you. He can win you the club, like normal club games during the round. But then, look, he had nothing. He was leaving it up to Munster and Grant, who also had nothing.
Literally nothing.
So,
But yeah, bro, what a try.
That was just amazing. Like, because he went to the left and realized nothing was happening, and then he could have just turned around because the defense wasn't rushing him. They let him run, like he
that's
said.
what they just stood
He
still.
bounces hard off his left, and then like, oh fuck. So then they start to move with him,
It's too late.
and then fucking Martin just goes, "Yep, give me the ball."
Munster, I'm coming.
And he just fucking went over. I was like, wow, all right. And then the next try, okay, so the tries fucking flowed in the
After
second
that,
half.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was
they
it.
took Luai off at that point.
Yes, that's when they did take him off after that. All right. Set after scoring. So, no, this is when Luai got taken off, all right? Set after scoring, so that try to Cleary. Ball comes out to Luai, who gives it to Crichton early. He holds off Hughes with one arm,
Oh, bro.
pushing him. The ball's in his left. He's holding off Hughes, running. Warbrick comes in, bang, beautiful flick
Taruva.
past to Taruva. And then Taruva runs in, flicks it, draws in Meany, gives it to Edwards, scores. I'm just going, what the fuck is going on?
You know?
Because
When-
they're so good.
When I seen that play, I was like, that is what fucking the Bulldogs are signing.
Bro.
And if they put him at fullback, what a fucking waste. This bloke has been destroying the
We've got
confidence
to give
centers
him a go.
all
We've
year.
got to give him a
Because
go.
you think the Bulldogs have any early ball like that?
We
It
have
wasn't
to
even-
give him a go.
it
We
wasn't
have
an
to
early
give him a go
ball.
at fullback.
No matter when he got the ball, that bloke was that strong. He fucking dragged the defender with him and got the ball off to his winger. He can create plays like that.
Yeah, but
but
that,
it's the early
that
ball.
was all the early ball. Why? Because as soon as Luai got it, he passed it to him. He didn't give the time and the defense time to slide. Gave it to him, isolated 1-on-1 with Hughes. Fuck me.
Yeah,
dead.
once you see Hughes turn up, mate, I'm going to
Because
hurt
he
to anyone.
grabbed him, he was literally
Yeah, he
holding
walked
his
with him,
jersey and just ran with him until Warwick committed. And then just fucking flick past, hits him on the chest.
It would be a massive disappointment if he's playing at fullback because that is wasting.
Well, they're going
You
to.
gotta
They are
give
going
Are you
to.
saying don't try it?
Yes, I'm saying don't try it.
What if he fucking comes in, like there's so many centers
Because
who've
it's
gone to fullback and popped off.
They've put him at fullback with Penrith. You think the Bulldogs are going to be any better than Penrith?
Well, if he's going to be our star player, maybe that's what he needs. Maybe it's what he needs.
Oh, look, I don't see him doing well for fullback. I would give him a try, but I don't see him doing
You
it.
got to give him a go.
But I don't
You
see
got to
anything
give him a go.
happening.
And then like the contingency plan, if he doesn't work, he goes back
Black
to centre
Taff,
and Black
Black
Taff
Taff,
comes
yeah.
in.
That's
And,
what's
you
gonna
know,
happen.
we still finish, 13th.
17.
I don't think so. All right, so, 70 minutes into the game. Still make another error. Penrith get the ball, spread right. Toe goes in for his hat-trick. Simple as that, literally. Just error after error after error, and you can't do that with Penrith.
Did you see the error count? I think Penrith had 2 errors the whole game.
Well, let's check it out right now.
2 errors.
I think 2 errors for.
Because if that is legit, that is unbelievable.
Go to the stats, but yeah, bro, Toto. I said it so
But
white.
it's all just training drills, man. It's
He's
scary.
So,
It's scary.
he's so strong too, bro. The bloke was even when he takes
No,
hit
so
ups.
8 errors.
Was it
8 errors to 13.
Oh, sorry. Completion. What about the set completion?
Completion rates 87% to 65.
That's pretty, yeah.
65.
That's fucked up. Hey, from a Melbourne team, that's fucked.
But against Penrith. In a fucking final
Well,
to get you into the grand
scoreline
final.
can tell. You could tell from it.
Bro.
So.
That was honestly one of the worst Melbourne performances I've ever seen in my life.
You love to see it.
I think the Broncos was worse. But
What? Against
Don't
the
wanna get- that was-
Broncos?
that was
Yeah,
bad.
but
They
I
didn't
watch
score a
that game.
try.
I didn't watch that game.
they didn't score a try.
Oh, that's
you
true.
didn't watch that game.
That is true. I didn't watch
Cause
it.
that I was
I was
watching.
trying. I'm trying to get a VPN. Nah.
Nothing.
Iraqi internet didn't help me out. Even though
Cause-
it's faster than
Cause
here.
that
but
one was embarrassing, bro.
You
That
have to
was
pay for
fucked.
VPN.
I've got a VPN.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Just pissed me off. Anyway, so for me, like watching it, that's the worst Melbourne performance I've seen. You're saying Broncos. Fuck, so they saved their worst 2 ever, we're saying.
Yeah, for the final.
Cause
The
the way they played against Roosters, you can see they weren't going to go past Penrith.
Yeah, you called it. You called it
Yeah.
straight away. You
Well,
said there's no way.
When we done the
Prediction.
yeah,
Yeah,
when
the preview.
we both said it was going to be a mopping, and it was.
Yeah.
But I did not expect that bad. I thought Storm would at least score about 16 points, but
Well, they started off like it was
Yeah.
6-4.
and they bombed 2 tries.
And they looked
too.
alright. They looked alright off the start, but then just decline.
That's Penrith, bro. You give them an inch, they take everything, bro.
They take a mile.
They'll take you and your family, everything, bro. It's
Oh
fine.
well. Correct.
The whole family.
But you are right. I swear. You give them the slightest gap, they'll fucking
The
run
Warriors
straight
the same
through
thing the first week. Error after error, and just Penrith started with them.
it. Yeah.
That's it.
All right. And that was it. 38-4. Penrith straight into their grand final. Their 4th grand final in a row. They're going for the 3-peat, which hasn't happened since 86.
20 years.
86, cuz.
Wasn't bro, who
Para,
was saying
40
yesterday?
years. Yeah, almost 40 years.
What's he was saying yesterday? But yeah, maybe he was
I
right.
was saying all the
Para.
teams that have done it, Dragons are one of them.
Para was the last team to do it in 86.
Hey, Roosters have done it. I didn't even know that.
Next, a little stat for you. Like, we got the Bulldogs 2024.
Okay, tell us your
So the next stat is the last time a team won a 3-piece.
Won the wooden spoon the next year.
No, the Bulldogs won the comp the year after. So Para done it in the 80s, and then we won it in 87.
Are you actually hopeful?
87 now.
Are you actually hopeful?
So instead of the 04s.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's 2 now that are going with us. Last time a team won 3 comps in a row, we were the one to break it.
The last team that won a premiership the year before, the Roosters won it the next year.
What?
The last time the Roosters won it.
What are you talking about?
That's what I can just say. You can throw out any stat. That's
No,
just
but
dumb.
there's 3. You can't. Who's done that before?
Well, 3 what?
Penrith are going to win 3 grand finals in a row
Yeah.
next week, right? If they do.
They are going to win, but yeah.
The last team to do it is Parramatta. They won 3 grand finals
And
in a
Bulldogs
row.
won the next year.
The Bulldogs won the next year. They're the
What
ones
about
that
the free
broke
Pete
it.
before that? Did they do it as well?
I don't know. My brain doesn't go back that far.
Definitely not.
So we are winning the comp.
Do you actually have
No.
hope?
I don't want hope. I don't want hope. Well, I don't want hope.
Not even a top 8 spot.
I don't want hope. I'm just going to watch my team. If they go good, I'm going to be like this. That's it.
That is the biggest lie you could ever
Oh,
fucking
yeah, so
tell.
I'm going to try. I don't want hope. Wallah, I don't want hope. 'cause
No one wants hope,
They
but,
broke me this year.
but you see
They
these
broke
fucking...
me. And you know what was worse? Khayyal was sitting there going, the best thing about it is they gave you hope. And I'm like, you're so right.
They did, but they did.
They gave me so much hope with all these signings, and we got, he's the next big thing coming up as a coach. Fucking can't coach his way out of a fucking paper bag. They can't. And I'm sitting here fucking Alamotti. Where's
him-
Alamotti?
Watch him be a
No,
freak.
he's shit.
Watch him be
Fuck,
a freak.
he's shit.
At Penrith?
He's shit. He's gonna play for Penrith.
He's on for Penrith.
Is he gonna play for Penrith?
Maybe.
No fuck away.
Oh,
He's
okay.
shit, lazy. Fuck him.
Well, we'll see.
He's overweight.
Yeah, watch what Penrith do to him.
Yeah.
Cause they're gonna play. They'll play. What's his name over him? Dane Laurie in centers.
Well, they're losing Crichton and fucking who's it? Taruva will probably get dropped.
No, why the fuck would
Well,
Turin
no,
get
he don't
dropped?
drop
Because
to. Nah,
the-
Taylor May will
the-
just come back.
Yeah, that's it. Taylor May.
Yeah, but you-
Because he's playing centre.
There is no way Turin gets dropped.
He has to get dropped to own Taylor May.
Taylor May, who's the centers?
Would you put two of the centers?
No, you
Fucking
don't-
no,
No
I'll play
way.
because you can't drop him after that.
Because sometimes you gotta make do.
Alan
You know he's a fullback. Turin's a
I
fullback.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not a centre.
Taruva
We've
will
seen
get
what
picked
happens
up.
to centres. We've seen them.
But he plays fullback.
Yeah,
He can
it's
move to center.
Taruva will get picked up anyway. That's
Oh,
not the
bro,
problem.
I'd love him.
Alan Motti is
playing
going to
centre.
play
No,
at
there's
some
no
point
way.
next year.
Yeah, he'll play.
Yeah. And then if he plays good, which
No,
he
no,
will,
no, no, no. I'll play for Penrith and look good.
But imagine Alamori scores a hat trick against them, bro.
I hope he plays his only game against the Dogs.
You know, honestly, the most I've ever been pissed at a player was Ben Barber when he played for the Broncos and he scored against us and he celebrated.
Yeah, well, how do you feel about I feel like Mitchell Pearce, the dog? He plays for the Knights, scores against us, kisses his badge and runs to the fans.
That's fucked. Like, that's fucked.
Who do you-
Like, that's no respect.
Like, yeah, we dropped you for Kronk, but still.
No, but you've got no respect.
I
Like,
hate that.
do you have a backbone? Like, if that was football,
Oh, we've seen it. Attaboy.
Attaboy was different.
He's just a hug.
No one will do that. That's like fucked. Like, you gotta have, I don't know, something to deal with the devil to do that.
He's just a hug.
was fucked.
I hate that every time it happens. Like every time a previous player from my team scores a try, I just wait to see for that celebration. And if he does, I turn. I'm a petty cunt like that.
'Cause I don't
if he
mind-
celebrates, I hate him for the rest of his life.
I don't mind a small celebration, like get up and do a fist bump. Yeah.
No, nothing.
But this
You got to
cunt
walk back to the
boots
line.
the ball into the air, like screaming and shit, jumping up and down. I'm like,
You got to fucking
gonna
walk
get
back to
cancelled
that
this
line with your head down, you little grub.
You
Don't
just
fucking
get up,
celebrate.
I wish it was like
that's all
soccer,
I
bro.
do.
I wish it was like soccer, bro. Anyway, so yeah, we move on. Broncos, Warriors. Broncos 42, Warriors 12. This was.
This hurt me, bro.
The bandwagon's over, huh?
It was a heartbreaker.
You know, before this game kicked off, I was saying whoever wins this game, I want them to win the grand final.
Yeah.
And I didn't I wanted the Waz to win, but I wouldn't be upset if the Broncos win. As soon as it kicked off, my heart just went straight for the Waz, and it burnt me every time they scored a try. And now, like I said, I'm a petty cunt. I want the fucking Broncos to get mopped.
I want the Broncos to win the grand final.
No, fuck them.
No, I want the
fuck
Broncos to win the
Broncos,
grand final. I'll explain why. Let's talk about the game first. We'll go through all the tries, just like we did with the Penrith game, and then we'll talk about it after, right? I'll tell you what I think of this game. So, penalty for Warriors, late hit on Sam K. Let's talk about that with Cobbo.
That is so dumb. That was the dumbest thing.
Who'd that remind you of, bro?
Leon Bott.
Leon
yeah.
Bott, yeah.
Yeah, but Leon Bott was way worse.
I've killed him.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Just type in Leon Bott late hit. That
He
was in
actually
rugby
punctured
union.
a lung. And
Yeah, he
punched
punched
some
it,
rib,
but he
something,
pumped
yeah.
him like Cobbo hit him. It's probably the latest shot I've ever seen in rugby league, like
Yeah.
in that circumstance.
Earliest.
Yes, it
Earliest
was
shot.
early. It wasn't late. It was early. Fuck! What the fuck was he thinking?
He had his head down. He wasn't even looking for
Look,
the ball.
You know,
looking
if
at the
he
ball.
looks up, I honestly reckon he out jumps CNK and scores.
Yeah, because
Because CNK didn't jump. He
didn't
just
jump.
looked up.
He just looked up. That was it.
100%.
And then Cobbo just...
And then Cobbo went, "Nah, fuck it, send it."
He just went for the legs.
That
Hey,
was
Cobbo can make some big mistakes in a game, man.
yeah.
That was stupid.
But he does shit like this all the time. Not like that.
Yeah.
But just dumb shit. I don't know.
Yeah, so of course for that play, penalty goes to the Warriors. Okay, and then on last, fuck, it sounds like I'm talking about the fucking
Cleary?
Melbourne game,
Yeah, clearly.
the Penrith Melbourne game. Yeah, so no, Johnson puts up a bomb, Arthurs drops it cold, and then Warriors run out the set. Ugh.
Yes.
Fuck me
They
dead.
play out the
A
set,
training
yeah.
drill
They
set.
play out the
yeah.
set, all right, and then they hit the right side.
The exact same
DWZ scores in the corner. It was literally block play, but this one, you don't have fucking the centre standing on your 5'8".
No, he was there.
He was there, but Sean Johnson held that ball, held that
long.
ball, and then just committed all the defenders. The fucking winger ran in.
Yeah.
Pops it to Barry. Barry just gives it to the DWZ. He scores in the corner.
So
I was like,
good, bro.
fuck yeah, please.
So good. I was so happy.
Me too.
I
was
sent
like,
a message to the group
please.
straight away. I think I fucking...
Yeah, because
All of us did.
Yeah.
Bro, as
All
soon as
of
they
us.
missed that goal, well, I got depressed, bro.
Yeah, Pompey, fuck me
Cuz-
dead.
Something.
Do you know every other week he's kicking like a masterclass, but it's not normal.
It
Guys, he's been
pissed
kicking
me
it
off.
like
What was that?
86%. He missed his 3 conversions in a row. He missed.
They would have been up fucking 18, what was it, 18-10, 18-6 or something?
Yeah, at one point.
Fuck me dead, bro. How shit is that when you look at the score? You scored 3
24,
tries.
24-12, 4 tries to 3.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
at one point. That's what it was. I'm like, fuck me.
And that's
Hey.
why we'll talk about that thing later. Because it was 24-12 at the point it happened.
Yeah, it was. It was. All right, so then play goes on, right? Warriors kick off, whatever, set for set. Broncos make a break down the left side with Cobbo. He should have passed. I don't know if you remember this. It's the one where Walter scores out of dummy
I
half.
remember
Oh, down
that.
the right side.
Yeah.
Right
It was the right
left?
side, yeah.
Yeah, it was the right side. He should have passed in, but he didn't. He tried to take on Chance, but he tackled him.
Very good tackle.
Very good tackle,
good
one-on-one against, he's a giant, right? He gets up, play the ball. 2 plays later, Walter's just out of dummy half. Dummy
They got a repeat
scores.
set as well.
Yeah, that's
On
right,
last.
they did on last.
But
All right,
you-
but it was literally the next play.
Like Jackson Ford made the mistake to let that try happen,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
don't blame him at all.
He
bro.
fucking fell for that dummy.
Because no, Flegler ran that line
Like he was getting the
coming to
ball.
murder someone.
Yeah, like he was getting the ball.
So if I'm Ford, I know, like if I'm a Wasp, I'm like, fuck, Ford, stay on your line, because I'm moving out of the way, like to go for Flegler.
He
as well.
committed for Flegler.
Yeah,
100%. The guy's flying at you. You have to.
so that put, what was it? 6-4 because Reynolds kicks the conversion after 10 minutes. So we started off this game well. Both teams gone tit for tat, right? And then Reece Walsh, right? This was on a 4th tackle play. Decides to throw a cutout. And you know the Warriors, Webster has been watching the tape on this.
Yeah.
DWZ plucks it out of the air. Bang, straight through. Goes in, scores his second try. He runs like, what, 60 metres?
Something like
The bloke was pretty much in the
In
line.
in the line. He knew he was throwing
Yeah,
it.
100%.
He knew he was throwing, but that did come back later in the game to
And,
bite
yeah.
him in the backside because he goes short. All right, so he throws it. DWZ goes straight through. That makes him officially the most tries for a season for the Warriors. But this guy hasn't.
deserved, man.
He's
Well
never. He hasn't scored more than 15 tries in a year. Playing for Penrith Bulldogs.
No,
This season was his season.
Yeah,
literally.
because it's the
Well,
Warriors season, bro.
Yeah.
They did finish top 4 for a reason.
Yeah.
Bro, a lot of their players popped off. Right. So Broncos receive a penalty inside the Warriors 20. Again, they just spread the ball. Walsh gets the ball this time. He goes to play long. DWZ shoots out of the line. Plays a shot to Farnworth.
Farnworth, yeah.
But you see how Farnworth caught that ball, man?
Yeah.
The way he caught the ball, and
That
then
was
he got
bullshit.
tackled by Chance. And then
Still.
he literally, fucking, he's got long arms.
Yeah,
man.
he's tall, bro.
Pulls his arm out, bang, lands straight on the line. Try Broncos, and you're just sitting there going,
That pissed me off.
yeah, it was
Because honestly,
fucking
every time
annoying.
Broncos came down there, you thought they were going to score.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
Warriors
was.
just couldn't
'cause
handle them.
They put a pace on, bro. Well, it was so intense.
It was, bro, you know what it was? Reece Walsh's speed
Yeah.
right in front of that line. Just, bro, it causes, like,
You don't know what to
it
do.
causes ripples in
Yeah,
the
you don't know
defensive
what to
line.
do. Yeah, and then like we said, you give fucking Penrith a gap, they take it.
Yeah.
You give Reece Walsh a gap,
He's
fucking
taking
dead.
it. He's taking it. He's taking
Bro.
its mum with it.
And then we'll talk about that try that he scored. Oh, did he score it where he went
No,
straight
no,
through?
he-
No,
no,
he
he
set it
got
up.
past it, yeah.
For Billy
That's
Walters,
what exactly what it was. They gave him a gap this big. Bang.
He's so slippery,
I'll
bro.
see you later, all right? So,
It was tit for that at that point, and the game was looking
Yeah,
intense.
at this point, it
Yeah.
could have been 12 all, but
Yeah.
far out.
so this was what was that? That made it 12
12-8.
8. Okay, because he missed the conversion.
Again.
Yes, all right. So the set right after points, Payne Haas, fucking what a player, bro.
He was denting that line every run, bro. Dragging
This is
play.
the one where he goes straight through the middle.
Yeah.
Straight through the middle. And this was the big talking point in this game was what forward pack can dominate? Is it going to be Payne Haas? Is it going to be AFB? And Payne Haas is just on another level.
AFB played very well.
He's a gun.
He's a gun.
He's
a gun.
honestly, he went from a good player. He's a gun. This season's been a gun.
100%.
But Payne Haas,
Another level to last night.
but he's
bro.
the GOAT
Another
prop,
level, yeah.
honestly, for
Oh,
me.
You've been saying that since you've seen him debut.
I seen his first game, like he's going to be the best ever prop.
Yeah. You did.
And people are telling me Glenn Lazarus. I'm like, bro, Glenn Lazarus can't tie the cunt shoes.
I remember the day you brought him
I
up.
did, yeah. he said
I've-
that.
I've-
He's been saying that since day one.
I feel like he's so good and he's just fucking every time he
gets
needs
better.
to pull up. He fucking pulls up. And fuck, for how long was he linked with either the Roosters or the Bulldogs? And I was fucking sitting there with a fucking semi on.
Yeah.
And then he re-signs for the Broncos.
And he shriveled straight back inside you.
Yeah, no, disappeared. Gone. Still looking
Because
for
he's
it. Can't
honestly,
find
what a
it.
player, man.
He's so good.
And what about even him? What a forward pack. It's fucked.
Yeah, bro.
It's honestly.
Carrigan.
He's not there. Carrigan's breaking that line. Even Flegler played well yesterday.
Carrigan didn't miss a tackle. He missed a single tackle.
He's been doing that a lot this season.
He's
Because
a
Carrigan
gun.
will defend for days upon days. Like,
He's a
fuck.
gun, bro.
He's like a healthy Toyo Harris. That's literally what he is.
Yeah,
They were
swear to
smashing.
God.
Like Toyo
Toyo.
Haram, he couldn't move. He's buckling.
They were smashing him last night. There was
Yeah.
a play he got tackled, and the defense. I think it was John Ricky, just got on top of him and just
And
smacked
then with
him.
his forearm. I fucking love Toby Harris, bro. But
Yeah.
the quick game like that, bro.
He's too
against
niggled, he's too
fit
niggled.
fucking forwards, they just ran over the top of the Warriors pack, right? 2 play later after the fucking Payne Haas break, ball goes to the left, block play. Arthur goes straight through, scores in the corner.
You're just watching it like.
And I'm like, fuck me dead. There was 18-8 halfway through the first
Yeah.
half.
At this point, the floodgates open.
Yeah, so this was what put him 24-12. So Reece Walsh gets put through a massive gap by Mam. Walsh draws in CNK, pops it inside. So this is the one I was talking. Pops it inside to Walters and scores his second try of the game, right? Billy Walters.
Which has been playing well.
If you watch that try, right? Reece Walsh, like, because the ball goes right? Reece Walsh is in the back, hands on his knees, huffing and puffing.
He sees the play.
Yeah, but the ball goes right and then like it dies and then comes left with Mam.
He starts.
And then, bro, this guy gets shot out of a fucking cannon. It was like he was fucking powering up.
Those are the 1%ers.
Yeah.
Put any other fullback there, or majority
You're
of fullbacks. Put
resting.
Latrell there.
You're
Latrell's not
Just
going
put
nowhere.
Latrell there. Even if he starts running, he's not getting there.
Yeah. Oh,
because the way he fucking hit that gap.
That's not normal.
And they left him a gap this big, bro. And he fucking pumped it.
I honestly thought he was going to take on CNK.
how quick,
And I reckon he could have.
how quick
Yeah,
did he
but
look, bro?
it
When
was
he
a
hit
smarter
that gap.
play.
Yeah, smart, of course.
When he hit that gap, he
Well.
was a rocket.
Well, because I don't know, I think it was Matty Johns who brought it up. Well, I love having Matty Johns in the fucking
How good
comments.
was he?
Oh, bro.
He
He's
actually-
a gun,
yeah.
bro.
He's actually
Keep
good.
him on.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, keep
About
Don't
him
get
on.
me
time.
fucking
About
Anthony
time.
Griffin.
Oh, bro.
Like, get out of here.
The can't fuck. He's about to die. That
You
can't
hear
anyway.
him sipping on his coke in the
Coke,
background.
yeah.
I'm saying, instead of putting white noise for your kid, just play him. Although put him straight to sleep, bro. It's fuck.
Anyway, so he goes, watch the replay. Look where Walsh is. Because he's like 20 metres behind the line. And then as soon as he sees Mem stop and come back the other way, he's on his bike. I'm like, fuck me, Dad. He knows. These guys, they one season together.
Yeah.
He knows what's going to happen.
That's the craziest part about it.
Crazy.
They play so well together.
Crazy, all right? Score straight through. Halftime ends 24-12. Should have been 24-18. But fuck me. Pompey.
Can't fucking kick a ball to save his life.
My God.
Why didn't they just let Sean Johnson kick
Because
him?
Pompey's been kicking it like 86%.
Yeah, he's been doing well.
Fuck me, he
I don't
fucked
know
him
what
sideways.
happened.
I think Johnson might have something that doesn't let him kick properly. Or his
Alright.
calf or some
yeah,
shit.
I don't know. But anyways, first half starts, and it fucking like literally looked like a nil-all game, and they're grinding.
Yeah.
It was so good that first 15 minutes.
The Warriors
right?
had to come back out and start playing again.
And they did, right? They did, and the game was going good. I thought, well, can the Warriors make it go? And then the Broncos got close. The Warriors get close. Good game. 15 minutes in, Walsh makes a break. Okay, now this is the big talking point from this game. Makes a break, throws the pass to Cobbo, who then passes inside to Ricky, who scores, putting the Broncos up by 18 points. Now, it was a beautiful play.
Yeah, it was. It was a nice play.
If it was
Like
the
NFL wise, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very good
I
play.
respect that. All right. How the fuck don't you see that?
Bro, the thing, I seen a video today
Yeah.
of, so Reece Walsh goes through and then they draw a line of him and,
Talking about the angle?
yeah, the angle.
Yeah.
So who did he pass it to?
Cobbo.
Him and Cobbo are in line, and then they show the projection of the pass. It looks like a fucking right angle triangle.
Yeah, I've seen
so
that.
him
not,
and,
not a right angle.
and the ball goes that
It looks
far
like
forward.
it looks like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah,
That's
a
fucked.
right angle.
Right angle's 90.
Yeah,
So he didn't throw it in front of him.
it might as well have.
Yeah, so it doesn't make a difference
Yeah.
because it was fucking forward.
Bro, meter.
That was one of
Where's the
by
ref?
far. That's by far one of the worst.
That is the worst forward pass call I've ever seen.
When I was watching it, I was like, where the fuck's this touchy?
'Cause
Surely
the
they didn't
ref-
burn him that
the
quickly.
The ref.
If the ref missed it,
Was
where's the other cut that
in
helps him?
line. He's running across with the play because he's made the break. So he's running across with it and he sees it happen. Play on.
Yeah, and then the next fucking Cobbo keeps going.
Oh yeah, and then he throws a fucking specky too. But
The first one.
The first one was honestly 3 meters forward.
Oh, yeah, easy.
3 meters.
I'm telling you, the fucking 45-degree angle triangle,
Yeah.
it was like that.
Yeah, and it was legit. Like the ball followed the
Yeah.
angle that he.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I've seen a few comments as well, not in our videos or anything, like on
Yeah,
posts. They say, oh, it doesn't matter because look at the scoreline. But because you can't talk about it like that. It's 24-12.
24-12, and they're in the
About,
blind.
say about 20, 30 minutes left, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Starting on the halfway Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors get the ball.
Imagine they do score. I'm not saying they score. Imagine they score. It's a momentum switch.
Yeah, 100%.
And imagine he got all the kicks and they don't get that try.
No,
They
no,
get the forward
we
pass.
can't
But
say
we'll
kicks, 'cause
take
that
out the
happens.
kicks. It's
Yeah, that
happening,
did
yeah.
happen.
But they score that. Bro, momentum. When Warriors have momentum, they start throwing the ball. They look like a different team.
At the very least, it would have been 16-24 if they scored a try. If they didn't get that try, and
Yeah, but just
Warriors
the whole
scored.
momentum switch, like, and everyone's saying, "Oh, no, it wouldn't change anything." Of course, it changes
I
everything.
completely agree, but the only thing is you got to give the ref has to give the team the opportunity to get it. He took that away from them
Yeah, 100%.
because there was a clear error. Right? Valandis has come out and said, "Oh, we're thinking of changing forward pass."
You have to.
They
What?
have to at this point. Have
Yeah, but
to.
what the fuck's that going to do for the Warriors, cuz?
No, nothing now.
Cuz the refs, that's an easy decision.
Yeah.
That is, it's not like a fucking, I don't know.
But like you were saying,
You're saying a drop ball and you don't know if it went back or forward.
but you were saying before, people were saying it doesn't make much of a difference. It makes a difference, but was it really going to change the game?
Of course.
You don't know.
That's the
You
problem.
gotta give. You gotta give the team the opportunity.
Yeah, 100%. That's my point. But the Warriors can't come out and cry about it like that. Would have won the game if that.
No, but
No,
like
no,
he
no.
just said, it's a decision that took him out of the game.
It
It's
did.
30-12 after that.
It
But the
is.
Warriors didn't say anything about it. They've been fucking.
Yeah, Webster came out and said, we're not going to cry about
No.
it. Because what are you going to do? What? You cry about it, the game's gone.
Nothing happened.
There's no rematch. There's
Nothing
nothing
happened.
bro.
Just
The bloke
he-
comes out and cries in the press conference. He's going to cop a fine. He
That's
might
it.
as well
I
just.
swear to
fucking
God,
chose
if he'll focus
Just
on
let Paul, like, not Paul, let all of them, the NRL 360 rip on him, bro.
that, because that when I say that, I'm like, fuck, like this was a good contest. 24-12, 4 tries to 3 at that
And
point.
that's what cost the game.
It had a big effect on the game. All right,
It
it
did.
had a massive effect on the game. I was like, fuck me, bro. Like, and out of all teams to happen to, it's the Warriors.
Yeah. Like if it happened to
Fucking hell.
Melbourne, I wouldn't fucking bat an eye. I'd be like, bro, the refereeing is shit. We know that all season.
Yeah, but
Well, 'cause it
out of
happened to the
everyone, the
Warriors,
Warriors,
it fucking
in
hurt.
this game, fucking broke my heart. All right, that put the Broncos up 18 points. 21 minutes to go. Pompey gets in binned for taking out Stags while chasing a grubber. After that, after the ensuing
Ezra
play, tab 4 plays later, Ezra Mem gets the ball straight from dummy half, steps hard off his left foot, straight through, scores. I thought he dropped it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
why-
they reviewed it. They reviewed it 100 times.
Yeah, but I seen it once. I'm like, he kept it.
Yeah.
Because the ball came separate, and then before he hit the floor, he put his hand back on it, put it down.
Honestly,
He's
skills, mate.
he's
Good
such a
skills.
good player.
20 years old.
He's such a good player.
I don't reckon they'll keep him, but
No, they have to. If
no, they can't afford him.
he
No
has
way.
to stay at the Broncos.
They can't afford him, bro. They have to sign Reece Walsh next year.
Listen,
I don't want to see him anywhere else. I feel like going anywhere else will ruin his
Now he'll
career.
suit the Broncos, of course, but I don't see them resigning.
Ezra Mem has to stay at the Broncos. Leave when Adam Reynolds leaves. Go get your money then. But now you have something there with Adam Reynolds.
How long
You-
has Adam Reynolds signed for? Now? Is he
I think he's
playing
got
next
one more. I
season?
think he's got one more year.
Just next season?
Yeah, one more season. Right, but fuck the way he's gone, bro. I'll keep giving him 1 year contracts until he goes, I'm done.
The Rabbitohs,
They're spewing.
at least he's gonna be one of the
Spewing.
best halfbacks in the world. Yeah, all good.
They're gonna drop him. They're gonna drop him eventually. Oh, they already did drop him. They dropped him this season.
Oh, they did. No, they did, didn't they?
Didn't
When?
they? sometime in the season.
No.
No.
This is my last.
He
last
started
year
off
when he
on
was subbed off.
fire. He started off on fire this season, but anyway. So yeah, Ezra Mem goes through, scores a try, and then 10 minutes to go. Broncos still have an advantage. They spread left, going through. Block play ends up with Farnworth, who straightens up and scores. At that point, the game was over. It was literally, that was the turning point, right?
Yeah,
that
full
mistake.
pass. Yeah.
That was a turning point. 42-12. Broncos
off.
win. I do think that scoreline is a little excessive. Like, that doesn't show how close the game was up until the full pass.
Well, if the bloke got his fucking kicks, 18 fucking 42 would look a lot better than 42-12.
Yeah, 100%.
No, but you know what? It does show the power of the Broncos. They've got attack for days, eh?
They're
'Cause it's-
scary.
let's-
I don't see them putting more than 20 points on Panthers if they put 12.
Because 11 line breaks against the Warriors, right? 48 tackle breaks. There's one stat I'm looking for. 23 offloads.
Yeah, the first half there was 12 or 18. or something.
23 offloads, bro. That was unbelievable. There was a set where it ended up with Reece Walsh kicking it and ended up dead, right?
I remember that.
That would have been the try of the year. That would have been try of the year. It started in their half and everyone's offloading.
Yeah, you had Carrigan offload to Haas. Haas
Pass
offload.
offload,
yeah.
Flegler offload, ends up with Reece Walsh, puts in the worst
They're
kick in the
so
world.
good at it.
Yeah, I don't know why they just pass it, but anyway.
Bro, wow. It was unbelievable.
Their second phase play is so good.
So
bro.
good.
They
So
probably
good.
got the second best, the first best second phase play in the game.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
by a mile.
They're very
There's too
good.
much speed stars in that team.
But yeah, that's what it is, and they're always there. When their forwards have the ball, they're waiting for the offload. You see teams like the Dragons.
But they catch
I'm
it,
just
they
talking about my
stare.
team. I won't bring up anyone else. The Dragons in general, when the forward gets the ball, if in the special occasion he looks for an offload, there's no one there fucking to help.
Yeah, he looks up. Oh, he pulls it back.
No one.
Completely understand.
Yeah, who you done?
Completely understand. Or we'll get the forward will offload to someone who's not there.
Yeah, it'll just
Pen
bounce back.
guy.
It'll bounce back.
Or offload to the fucking opposite team.
Origin.
Even Bulldogs. Anyway.
Elite athlete, that guy.
Elite athlete.
Yeah, he's a
Elite
boxer.
boxer
Go
now,
box,
too.
go box. All right. With all those offloads, bro, 82% completions.
So good, bro.
They put a pace on the Warriors where they just couldn't keep up.
That's
It-
what separates the boys from the men.
Yeah, it wasn't even that the Warriors played bad.
No,
Right?
no, they
The
didn't.
Broncos took their opportunities. Whatever it was, forward pass or not forward pass, they took it. You got to play to the ref's whistle, right? It was on the ref to make that call. He didn't.
100%.
What Broncos are going to do? Put their hand up, say, "Oh no, that was forward." Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I said
So-
that last time.
Yeah, they played so well deserved. Sets up a grand final that literally the season has.
Two of the best.
Bro, two teams that finished
Everyone called that 10 weeks ago.
first and second on 38 points. Both of them.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Same points, just for and against, pushing Penrith up. Broncos versus Panthers in the grand final. I want the Broncos to win.
Fuck the Broncos, bro.
Fuck the Broncos
No, I
sideways.
want the Broncos to win.
I
Since
wanted
when
them
do
to
you
win.
start going for a Queensland side to win?
It's not that.
It is.
I don't like Penrith.
No, that's not
Why?
it.
I don't like their players. They're scum.
Who? Other than Luai.
You fucking
Luai,
signed half of them.
Crichton.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a cal, but until he comes to us, I love him.
We'll revisit this.
No, I'm
next
telling you right now, he's as grown because he doesn't play for my team. But when he does, I'm loving him.
year. You can't be like that. That sounds
Yeah, I
like
can.
that sounds like Steve right now.
Why?
He hates everyone because they're good.
I don't hate him because he's good. I hate him because he broke the NRL grand final, the premiership, the trophy.
They were partying, bro. They were
But party,
celebrating.
relax, cuz.
That's what he's talking about. But he loves Martinez, the guy that's fingering Mbappe on the bus. On football.
It's his teammate.
So what? The trophy was his for that year.
That was funny. That's different. Soccer's different, cuz. Football's different. Wallah, football's different. You can't compare the same.
But I'm saying you love a character that does that. Like,
It's different. Like this guy grabs a fucking Golden Glove award in Qatar, where he can get hung for fucking, and he fucking humps it in front of the sheikh.
I can't stand him. I fucking
much,
hate him.
yeah,
yeah,
I
I
can't
can't.
stand
Me
him.
too. I'm like that too.
He's a
But-
fuckwit. I love him.
Bro, I've backed the Broncos the majority of this season.
I just hate Penrith.
I've loved the Broncos. I've loved watching them play. I still love watching them play. But after what they've done to the Warriors, I want Penrith to win the
What they do? They weren't. There was no like disrespect.
No, but I don't care.
That is disrespect. Like you said, you turn around, that was forward.
You know,
That is disrespect.
fucking-
You don't fucking beat the Wars when they've worked so hard to fucking get there, all right? You let them through, and then whatever happens, happens.
But hey, look, we did say, well, did me and you do the preview? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay, we did say that it was going to be AFB and Tohu versus Carrigan and Haas.
Us.
Yeah.
But Carrigan and Haas absolutely obliterated
Yeah,
them.
yeah. That was a 10-8 UFC. If you're watching,
was
that's a
a
10-8.
able 10-8.
That
So
judge.
when them
10-8.
two are on fire, the whole team's going to back it.
Yeah, they
like,
pumped it. They pumped
it's,
it.
it's fine.
They've got talent. You got to admit, they've got talent from fucking 1 to 17. Or 1 to 13, say. So the bench isn't the strongest.
The bench is up and comers, yeah.
Yeah.
But 1 to 13, wow.
So yeah, tune into the preview, which will drop on Thursday to see our thoughts on the grand final. All right, that will be Moe's last video episode. Whatever
They're
you want to
getting
call
rid
it.
of me. The boys
No,
sacked
no,
me.
no. He's gone overseas. We'll never get rid of Moe. All right.
I'll be back soon.
If you want to see his pretty face for one last time before he comes back, watch it on Thursday. All right, tune in.
If you want to see him smile, subscribe.
Yes, if you want to get Bill's nudes, subscribe as well to his Snapchat.
How
All
much is
right.
that? $1.99?
You go
Look,
there.
because the Warriors lost, I think
Yeah.
I'm going to raise the price a bit, eh?
You should. You should.
For the Wars fans, a special 99 cents. But the rest of you, $5.
Yeah, correct.
I respect it.
All right, so yeah, I want to talk about one thing you brought up in the preview, right? You spoke about Walters, Kevin Walters.
Mm.
All right. You were saying, you were saying like,
Oh,
is he
yeah.
a good coach?
I
Is he
brought
not?
that up,
I like this. It was good. Like, I wish I was here to actually put 2 cents in. So I'm gonna put my 2 cents in now. You said because he fucked up with them last year, got him dropped out of the 8. The year before that, they win the spoon or they got close to the spoon.
They got close.
They somewhere
They
there.
got very close to the spoon, right?
Oh,
And
they
then
might
3
have
years
won
later-
actually.
I can't remember, but they were very shit when he took over. That
Yeah.
was
Well,
his
when there's
first season.
Tigers, you can't really say anyone else won the spoon straight out.
Yeah,
They've
that's
only
true.
won it twice in a row.
All right. Well, no, we won it 2 seasons ago. We won it. No, that's a lot. That was a season ago. All right, don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Whatever it is, right? And then you're saying now, like, is it the team or him that deserves plaudits? I think it's him. I honestly think it's him because it's the same
I'm
team.
pretty sure I said it was him. Right?
so I was talking about it.
No, you
I was
said
saying-
it was the team.
I was saying if I've learned anything from the Broncos, like Walters has taught me that with a good coach, your team can literally turn around in 2 seasons, and we'll be worse than the Warriors in 2 years in the grand
2
final.
years with Dragons Warriors, right? But he's saying is it the team? But I think he is the most underrated coach in rugby league.
Bro,
He's so underrated.
his first season, the whole locker room turned on him.
Whole locker room turned on him and he stuck to his guns.
He did. He stuck to his guns.
Stuck
Even the
to him.
media turned on him. The bloke stuck to his guns for the next season, and look at him now. They're reaping
They finished 9th when they should have finished top 4, but it's improvement.
And
Right?
then the next season, look where they are now.
They're in a grand final.
Yeah.
In 3 seasons. He's turned it around. What helped was Ben Eichen was there and he backed him the whole way. Even though everyone turned on him. The media, everyone, like, he's too much of a mate, this and that.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, you don't get like club boys and whatever.
Yeah.
They'll fucking.
He's
put on.
turned it around. Honestly, the most underrated coach in NRL. What he's done with that team, because what are the signings that he's made in the 3 years? There's 3 seasons. What are the big signings that he's made?
Reece Walsh.
Reece Walsh,
Yeah.
Adam Reynolds.
Yeah,
That's all
That's
you
it.
need.
That's it.
that's it. And
The
the rest of
rest-
the juniors from the
The
Broncos.
rest, literally, juniors from the Broncos, flops from other teams, like Jesse Arthurs, they brought him back from the Warriors, things like that, and he's just made it work with 2 superstars. Reece Walsh got on a bargain, Adam Reynolds on a bargain.
Yeah, so they showed the prices on Facebook the other
Reece
day.
Walsh is
Crazy.
like 300 grand or something.
Yeah, but he's
That's why
up
his
for
next
a
one's gonna be
massive
fucked.
payday,
100%.
right? But he's bought the players that he needs, players that he knows will play his style. Fucking wow, bro.
And
They're
that-
so good to watch now.
So entertaining. I
Yeah.
love watching them, and that's why I brought it up last week, because I feel like Shane Flanagan has the same will have the same sort of approach that he has.
I do think the Broncos' job was easier than the Dragons.
Yeah, a lot easier. They had the
So
actual
look
talent.
at
There.
their juniors, man.
I don't say no, not even juniors, but look, like he came in. Payne Haas was there, Carrigan was there.
They have the talent
like
there.
that
Yeah,
Flegler.
Carrigan wasn't all that when he first came, but it was
No,
alright.
no.
Yeah.
Bro, Carrigan was a gun from the get go. He just didn't
I
have.
remember him with short
He
hair.
didn't have the ball playing that he has
Oh, that's
now.
what it was. Yeah, he was a workhorse. He's not
He
ball
just
playing all that, yeah.
tackled for days, but he's running like he just used to run it like straight at the defender, right? Didn't have the high IQ he has
It
now.
was
'cause
last year, I think he started.
Last year, yeah.
We
That's
don't
when
have Broncos caliber players, but we have players to at least compete for the top 8.
Yeah, I don't think so. Who do you have?
Our team's
No,
pretty-
top
pretty
8
decent.
maybe, but not.
No,
I don't
not
think
anywhere
so.
further.
Not to go further, yeah.
But even fucking just out of the 8,
I'm
I'll
just
be
going-
happy.
I'm
Just
going
let
for-
us compete.
I'm just saying for the teams that are around him.
Who's like a very like you think is a good player who can get elite under Flanagan
Don't say Sloan, please.
But they just played for Australia yesterday. Did you see?
for the
Yeah, we almost
The
lost.
Prime Minister.
Prime
Prime
Minister's
Minister.
We almost lost against PNG, cuz.
No, they didn't. It was 34-18.
Okay,
or-
so you
yeah.
slowed.
No, obviously not. Slow.
Okay, I was
Low
gonna
Max
warn.
will excel.
Low
under
Max is
Nathan.
100%.
Hopefully, if he fixes up fucking
His defense.
who's this?
Okay, continue. I don't know.
Yeah, the Ravalawa's
Ravalawa,
defense.
yeah,
yes.
okay. I was thinking him
That's
too.
exactly what I was talking about. Ravalawa's defense, and if he just signs back a few more players, they can throw in.
Ben Hunt,
Yeah, Jack DeBellin.
Jack DeBellin.
Yeah,
That's it.
You've got
that's
4 players. Are you saying like
Cody Ramsey if he comes back to get rid of Sloan.
because Cody Ramsey, you're going off what you've seen in a couple of games?
He played the whole season,
Yeah, but and where'd you finish that season?
but he played out. He was our best player.
It was okay.
Our best player in the shit team. No,
He was
due,
okay.
due respect. Look.
Wasn't
In a shit team, best player.
It's an average team.
I think it's a much bigger job, but
It is a much 100%.
it's a much bigger job. I don't think you make top 8 next year.
No, but we can at least compete with
If I can
teams.
compete, have a little couple of shockers.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll be
Couple of
happy to
shockers.
fucking end
Shock,
fucking 11th. Give me 11th.
Yeah,
I'll be
like
happy.
shock a few teams. Like the way we started, we beat Melbourne. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I want.
that was the hope.
Yes,
You
that
don't
was
want that. Mo, you don't want that.
I know, I don't
Trust
want
me,
that,
you
but
don't
I've
want
got it.
Hey,
I've
but they
got
are
it.
showing potential. Look at the teams they kept close to and a few
That's
shit
what I'm
decisions.
saying.
Yeah, true.
Even with our
Stuff them.
average players, like when Carr came in, we started competing.
Yeah.
Now with a better coach, an experienced coach, we can take that a step further. How many games did we lose by the start of the season? Our first 10 games we lost by 2 points, 1 point, 3 points.
There was a lot. It's true.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
So
But
with that coach, if he can get them to that winning culture where they win by those 2 points instead of losing by those 2 points,
I also think Flanagan, there are a few players that want to play under him,
yeah,
and he'll get them.
I hope so.
All right. That's it for the podcast. Are we missing anything? Is there anything else you want to talk about? No?
No, not really.
Okay.
Unless you want to talk about the Prime Minister of PNG, but
Yeah, the Australian Prime Minister's XI.
what a weird thing.
Not XI, X3.
If you name
15.
name
17
Sloan at
as the
fullback, there's
fullback.
no point in talking about the game.
It was fun. It was like, I watched it. Go watch the highlights. It's
I did,
actually
yeah,
pretty fun,
yeah.
all right? But it's good to see like the players that will never play for Australia playing for Australia. It was really good. All right, go watch the highlights, all the
Ben
games. It's up
Hunt's
to you.
It's a fair point.
But yeah, no, but not all of them. Like
Yeah.
Jerry Evans plays
Jerry
as
Evans,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that is it for the podcast. Tune in on Thursday, like I said, for the NRL Grand Final preview. Mo's last episode, so come
Yes.
say goodbye to him
Come
in the comment
farewell
section.
me.
All right. How long are you going for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's a very long time. If you thought I was going for a long time, he's going away for longer.
Yes.
All right. And Mo is a much more likable guy, so you guys will miss
Don't
him.
start
All
that,
right.
mate.
So yeah, please leave a like, share, follow. All our socials in the description below. Share this with your friends and family, and everything we spoke about. Let us know what you think about it in the comment section below, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
He front kicked him in the face. Absolutely right. Trying to finish. You can take me now.